Hello everyone, it's Nicole here and welcome to another video. It's a pleasure to be here in front of you to do another one of these, as I've been doing for months. It's on an ad hoc basis, so I'm just coming on whenever something inspires me to do so. And if you are new to my channel, I urge you to subscribe down below. I urge you to share, like, and leave a comment about what you thought about this video. So yeah, I'm here because I have quite a lot to say, and I've always been quite a quiet person, but I've found my voice, and I realized that it's important for me to speak for others as well. But today I'm going to be speaking for myself, because today I'm going to be talking about a topic that I haven't really touched on in any of my videos in any detail, and I think it's important for me to just talk about this for a few moments. So I urge you to watch this video in its entirety. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about mental health and well-being. It's important that we don't shy away from talking about mental health and well-being. It's important that we have no taboos, that people feel open to talk about how their feelings, because feelings matter. Because feelings are what dictates how you approach life and the lens through which you see your existence. And I have, over the last few days, experienced something that I've never quite experienced before. It was like a dark cloud had descended over me. And for someone like me who is quite happy and jolly most of the time, it took me a little bit by surprise, because it's like, where did this come from? What happened? Have I just woken up and found myself in a clinically depressed state? It really was something that was oppressive. And for the first time in my life, I realized what people talk about and what I've heard my own patients talk about. Because as you know, I'm a nurse. I have 20 years experience under my belt. I'm a senior nurse. I know what patients have said. But to feel how it takes a hold of you is quite shocking. So I'm here to make a plea for people to check in on other people. And I don't mean checking in the way that some people do, where they want microscopic details, because those people, as far as I'm concerned, are after a status update. They're after detail. They're on a fact-finding mission. I'm talking about just touching base with someone and saying, "You're on my mind. Hope you're alright. How are you? Let me know if you need anything." That is the kind of checking up that really shows that you care. It might look simple, but there's a big difference in the tone of the checking up. And people like me who are very independent and confident and go-getters in this world, we are the empaths of this world. We are very sensitive and very in tune with our intuition, and we will block you if you cross the line. I have no problem with removing any negative energy from my life, because what I've learned over this experience is that people's negative energies can transcend all medium and can come and take a hold on you. So you need to be very selective and very calculated in allowing people to be in your life. I'll say that again. You have to be very selective and very calculated in allowing people to be in your life, because their energies will come onto you. So yes, I am in a very much better place. It's a place I don't want to ever revisit, but it was important for me to hop on here, just to be honest, because I am the one who talks about the maroon mindset. I am the one who talks about the healing arts, and I am the one who talks about keeping it real. So guess what I had to do? I had to keep it real, because about 10 minutes ago, something just got hold of me and said, if you are feeling this way and you are successful, according to society, you're successful, but you know what I mean, you are trying your best with what you've had and making a difference to others. If you can feel like this so quickly, God help those who feel that they're just banging against a door that will never open. How do those people feel? How do they pick themselves, grab themselves by the you-know-where, and do what they need to do to keep themselves healthy for themselves and their family. It's important that we are open to help. Yes, genuine help. When someone offers help, to say thank you, to be grateful. And it's the little things. Me being in this bubble of shielding and homeworking from May, and then the children going back to school, all of that, it's like an onion, it's layers, and it all adds up, and it's a cumulative effect of the stress and the feelings, and then you're looking for a job. So many different things are coming and being compounded. So that's where we have to really be mindful of our self-talk. Because our self-talk, what we tell ourselves, we are with ourselves 24 hours a day, and we are listening. And if we feed our minds with negative thoughts, we will become negative. So yes, I had a talk with a friend today. I asked him to call me. He called me. We had a laugh, we had a cry, and I am feeling a lot more positive just by the fact that I don't feel so alone. And how can you feel alone when you're surrounded by people? But it does happen. So that's where I'm asking people, look out for each other. Be respectful of people's request for privacy. If someone says, I need some space, or if you're getting that energy from them that they need to be left alone for a while, respect that, because they will respect you more than if you keep pushing for your fact-finding mission. How is this? How is that? How is that? Maybe they don't want to talk about it. You don't know what's going on in that person's life. You are making assumptions, and that is dangerous in this world. We must not make assumptions about people. And the fact that you ask a question and you want an answer, you're not going to stop until you get an answer. Back the hell off. That's what I'd say. Back the hell off. You need to know and have emotional intelligence to know when to stop. All of us need to cultivate that and nurture that in ourselves so that we can pass it on to our children. So yes, I am back to myself, but I am now being very selective and calculated about who I allow in. So I know who I can trust, and it's important that you have people in your life that you can trust. You can message them and say, not feeling too good. You don't need to say more than that. If somebody is genuine and they get a text from somebody who they care about and say, not feeling myself, guess what they're going to do? You got it. They're going to take up that phone and say, what's going on? So until next time, my people, I'm off to look after Tamia to see what's going on. But I think it's important that we don't sugarcoat success. That we make sure people know we have good days and we have bad days and we have in-between days, and some days you never know whether you're up or down. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm in touch with some people who are working on things, to help me to get established in terms of my business, in terms of finding full-time, permanent, and I like the word permanent employment. That's a sense of security that you can kind of relax and just focus on the children and make sure that they are balanced and happy and contented and going to school and keeping safe. God help us. There was one day when things happened, somebody at school felt unwell and the whole class had to get sent back. Those are the kind of things that we need to be in the right frame of mind for, so we can support the children to have the conversations that they need to have. And they need healthy, happy mummies and daddies and mummies and whoever to facilitate those conversations. So my plea is to look out for people. Look out for your friends. Look out for your family. They need help, and they might not always ask. But on the flip side, if they ask for space, be respectful. So yes, this has been about health and well-being, and I'm doing some mindfulness as well. So I'm doing things that if I'm washing the dishes, I'm declogging my brain to just focus on that and feel the dishes. I'm doing things that are making me be in the moment, because the moment my mind starts to drift about what I need to do and the time is slipping, and then become anxious. So I am learning how to manage that by being more mindful and having more fun and doing things that don't really cause me to have to think too deep when I don't need to. Yeah? So balance is key. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe leave me a comment. I'm sure this video will generate a few comments, but it's good that we're having the dialogue, because it's people like me who have the courage to come here and tell you things that I don't need to tell you. Yeah, I could have just go on and been silent. But it's important as a healing arts practitioner for us to find the healing in the pain, for us to find the healing in our journeys. I am transitioning from some different type of medication to balancing it with CBD oils, and I'm trying to titrate that and really calibrate and make sure that I stay as pain-free as it can possibly be. So when somebody comes in and interrupts that, they don't even know that their moment of is the moment when you don't need that. So that's why I'm saying, get rid of certain energies out of your life, and it will make space for positive energies. The people who will text you and say, you're on my mind, you alright? That's all we need. Leaving that door open. So yes, I'm good, I'm fine, I don't want nobody panicking, I don't want nobody worrying about me. I am in a good place, but I'm just telling you that I was in a dark place and it wasn't fun. So if you're in a dark place, there is hope. Look at me coming on here, talk about it, talking therapy, speak your truth. Don't hide it. It's not going to go away. It's only by sharing it and talking about it you realize that other people are going through similar situations. So until next time, I'll be in a more maybe upbeat, but this is real, raw, real life we're dealing with. So don't come with fairy tale and fluff. We're dealing with reality of people's lives and feelings, and it's important. I'm going to use my emotions. I said it to one of my friends, dear friends. I'm going to use my emotions to put it into poetry. I haven't gone there yet because it would have been too dark. And I really didn't want to expose myself to that kind of dark poetry, but maybe I should have. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to capture how I'm feeling now on the up and see how that transcends into a poem. So until next time, it's Nicole keeping it real. Peace.